Hi, beautiful Capricorn. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Capricorn, this is your general reading starting here today. I've set the time frame towards the end of March until towards the end of April. That was tough for some reason. Yeah, it can be anything and everything really coming out for you. When it's a general reading, I sort of don't ask for any specifics. It's not a quick fix reading. If you need a quick fix, I am not your reader. I'm building up the energy as I go, and towards the end of the reading is sort of where I have a bigger picture, like this is what's going on for you. And then we go even deeper into that in the extended. If the reading resonates with you, then I also offer the extended reading for you. So we're gonna see what is going on here, and we're starting with flexible number 19. And what else? And soulmates. Does he want to? Not really. It wants to. It flips out, but it doesn't. It stays there. It doesn't come out. Soulmates. Soulmates. So there might be a soulmate in the wings for you. Orphaned. Wow. Mending. Why and deep knowing. This is quite a journey here. So we're going to start with this flexible. Flexible is all about like making changes in your life and be sort of going with the flow. Go where it feels easy to go rather than trying to make stuff work. Being flexible with your journey, if that makes sense. And I see all those, the rings, like the cycles or the rings that is like behind you. I see those as different dimensions. They have just started to show up as different dimensions lately. And we have number 19. There's numerology-wise, we're talking about prince or princess of heaven. That there might be, we saw the soulmate flipping there, but it didn't come out. So we're going to see if that comes out again. But there might be a person in the wings for you that wants to come in. We also have new beginnings, endings of the old and new beginnings. We're going to clarify all of these and see what is going on here for you. And then we have orphan, the orphan card, number 5. So orphan is like my abandonment card. Perhaps you feel like, and what I'm getting here today is actually, it's not funny. I don't know why I'm laughing, but it's like, it's not my typical message that usually comes with this. What I'm getting today is like, did the universe forget about you? Did the angels forget about you? Like, I put in my request so many times to the universe. I put in my order. I went to a restaurant and I put in my order. I know what I want to eat. I know what I want to drink. Did they forget about me? Like, I get that's the type of feeling. That's the type of vibe that I'm getting around this card today. Number 5 there speaks about overcoming obstacles, overcoming hardship. But it's also like great opportunity for change. And then we have mending, number 52. Also endings, like we have 52 weeks in a year. And it's something that you've been doing for a whole, perhaps longer than a year, but for a whole lot of time. And we're coming to an end of it. Like we're mending whatever situation this is for you so that we can move on to the next step. Whether this is, again, we're going to clarify this, whether this is you like mending relationships with other people, coming closer to other people, mending things within yourself, coming to completion, coming to understanding within yourself so that you know what you need to do in order to move forward. Right, again, we're going to see what that is about. And then why is showing up. The why card has a lot to do with your purpose. Like, do you know why you get up in the morning? Do you know what your purpose is? Do you feel like you have a purpose in your life? Do you just sort of live your life every day like it's the same and nothing much happens and you don't really know what it's for? Then it's time to ask those questions. Like start to ask why. Why am I here? What is my purpose? Not when, who, and where, but not those time-oriented questions, but why? Why do I want to get up in the morning? why do I want to do what I want to do? Why do I want to attract the stuff that I want to attract? Like, to make really clear about what it is that you want out of life, and and if you don't know the answers to these questions, start to really pay attention to what is wanting to be brought to you. Like, if you start to ask those questions, why? Like, why am I getting up in the morning? Why do I want this specific relationship, or a specific job, or a specific whatever wish? What is your purpose? And then see what starts to come to you after you ask those questions, and be really open to, like, pay attention to what is coming. We also have number 31 there. So 3 is all about passion and creativity and joy, celebrations. And we have a new beginning there also with the number 1. So we're going to see again what this is about. Very much like a native Indian, native Indian feel here. Deep knowing. I love this card. This is like, we go from a gazillion questions to, you almost don't have a question, because it's just such a deep knowing that on an inner plane, the questions are answered, the problems are solved. Like, there's no more questions. When you're in the knowing, you're in the knowing. Like, you just know. So there's a little bit of a different, like, we have several energies here playing. 43 speaks about a heart matter. It's a heartfelt matter to you, and you're laying a new foundation. And number 3 there again, adding those up, we have number 7, which is again some sort of, we're wrapping this up. There's some sort of coming to an end of this and moving into the new. It's time to enjoy what you have created for yourself. So we're going to clarify these. So we're going to start with this flexible card and see. You're standing on this egg. I mean, we have Easter coming up, so maybe that's the significance for you, but you're standing on an egg that has a little bit left to go, I feel. There's something about it, the color of the egg is like, we just have a little bit more to go, and then the whole egg is like having the same color as you. There's something that wants to just come into alignment with you, or you want to come into alignment with it. So if there's a wish that you have, to sort of come to be one with the wish, be feeling like you're worthy of the wish, feeling like you are deserving, or like it's an easy thing to create whatever wish this is. There's a little bit more to go there. Just filling the gap, like just a little bit more. This reward, no. Yeah. Recognition and reward. It flipped, but it didn't come out. There's another 3 again. Passion, creativity, joy, fun, celebrations. There's I get this vibe of like you worked really hard on whatever this is. If this is like, it's a general reading, and it's a general reading in terms of topics, and it's a general reading in terms of people. So just take whatever resonates. It's very broad. But I just feel that the general feel here is that you worked really hard to get to some place, whether it be relationships or work or health or money or whatever the situation, or all, just all of it. And you're getting, excuse me, it's not nice when you bite your, you're getting towards the end of something. You're getting towards like the creativity part of it is done. Like it's time to manifest it, not having as a dream anymore, not having it as a fantasy, but rather to start to see it manifesting in your life physically, practically. So interesting, because underneath it all, it's like we have all this, like, try to be flexible, we're gonna mend this. It's like, yeah, are you forgotten by the universe? Do you need to know your purpose and why you get up in the morning, to sort of steer the energy in a very clear direction about what it is that you want? And then what flips here is the soulmate card, and what flips is recognition and reward. So it's like in between, the universe is like sticking in. Okay, so here's a soulmate for you, and here's recognition and reward for you. Here's celebrations for you. That's sort of, it's like underneath it. It's there. It's calling you. But on the surface level, we have like orphaned and mending and why, and you know, have they forgotten about me? That's like on the surface level. So it's like, if you just dip like a little bit deeper into it, like sit with the energy and come into this deep knowing, you would start to feel the beauty that wants to come into your life right now. You would start to feel it. And not be on the surface level anymore, not take it at face value, like it's just, yeah, that's what's showing up. Well, it's not really what's going on, just because somebody, you know how you talk to those people and say, you ask like, how are you? I'm good. Oh, really? And then you just feel that they're completely not. Like the words and their energy just does not match whatsoever. And you don't have to be face to face with them. You can even be like on the phone or even like through a chat, and you would just pick that up straight away. Like, no, they're not fine. I feel like you're a little bit like this as well. Not that you're saying that you're fine and then you're not. I just mean that there's like your words, like a face value, surface level. Your words are saying one thing, but underneath it, it doesn't really match the energy. So there's something about like, Spirit wants you to sort of just match your own energy. I hope this makes sense. Like to just come into your own alignment, and then to sort of start to dive a little bit deeper, and you will see, if you just go like one step underneath it, one step below the surface, you will see what's brewing under there. Soulmates and recognition and reward, financial abundance, like there's things wanting to come in. Interesting. Can we get some clarification on the flexible card, please? Flexible. There you go. Wow. Crown chakra and intuition. Goodness. Such powerful cards. We have number 2, which is conversation and communication in relationships. And number 7 there again, that it's time to enjoy what you have created. We have intuition and the crown. That's basically the same energy. It's just talking about how you just want to tune in. You want to tune into your higher power, to your inner being. You want to tune into everything that is creating everything. Everything that is like, everything that is a non-physical energy, everything that has like its energy has already started to form what it is that you want. Physically, it has like an energetic place and an energetic form already. And you've been asked to tune into it. Pay attention with your intuition. Your intuition seems to be really high. And as I actually remember now getting the crown there, because as I sat down, I always sit with your energy a little bit before I start, and I just play around with the cards for a bit. And then I got this tingling, this huge tingling started in my crown. And sometimes that's just me. Sometimes it's just, opening up, and you just feel that connection is just tingle. It feels like somebody's like, almost like tickling you in your hair, or you sometimes like do I have something here? Is there something crawling here? No, that's just your crown opening up. And I said that to somebody else. There was another sign, just one other sign that I said this to. So maybe, and I'm not going to remember which it was. So I'm just going to drop it. So there's like opening of the crown. So that probably was for you. So if you feel that tingling, know that it's you opening up your crown. And just really wanting to be in alignment with the universe. You want to be in alignment with your own creations. This is a flexibility card. This is asking you to sort of pay attention to what the universe tries to deliver to you at this moment. Listen to your intuition. Put your ear to the ground. Like, what is going on underneath? Like one step deeper. Such powerful cards. Okay, and this orphan thing, what is this about? How Have you been forgotten? Of course not. But you might feel that way. You know what? I saw this movie. Oh, and here it is. I know it came out. Recognition and Reward for the Orphan. Okay, I just have to just tell you this. I saw this movie, this film last night. Palm Springs. And I thought it was just going to be like a lighthearted comedy. You know, I heard it was like a lighthearted comedy with a twist, basically. And yeah, it was. But to me, like, I just find meaning in everything. And so when I watched this, I was like, I don't want to spoil anything, and I almost can't. But it's like, if you're interested, go watch it, because it had a point. It had a point. Was it the best movie I ever saw? No, but it for sure had a point, and I'm talking to you guys about it here, so it stayed with me in a bit. So it's like basically Groundhog Day. If you have ever seen that movie, which I just love, by the way, sort of quite telling of my age as well. Groundhog Day, where the same day just keeps being repeated. You wake up and it's the same day. It's the same freaking Monday coming up over and over again. It's the same philosophy in this film, that you wake up and it's the same day. But it's like, and to connect it into your reading here today, it's like, okay, so we wake up and you have the exact same events are going to play out. The exact same, and this one is that they're at a wedding. So it's already beautiful. It's not like you had really tough times happening. It's like a wedding with celebrations and beautiful stuff. And yet it's this crazy notion of, I'm stuck in this day. There's no movement forward. There's no getting to experience new things, or new whatever that is, new people, you're stuck with these people, these exact people, and you're living the same day over and over again. And it just made me think, how many people aren't, though, living the same day over and over again? How much Capricorn are you doing every day? Every single freaking day, doing the exact same thing, eating the exact same thing, meeting the exact same people, going to the exact same work, which has more or less the exact same assignments for you, with give or take the exact same amount of money to do the give or take exact same thing when you want to go on your vacation. I know it's sounding a little bit like, yeah, you're a party pooper all over the place. Like, and I'm sorry. The sense morale of the movie was just to like, okay, so if you would have an opportunity, you don't know what's going to happen outside of it. You don't know what's going to happen outside of this day. If you have the means to break out of this day, and you don't know what's going to happen, like you could die. You could wake up on the other side and be 90 years old and only have like 10 years left in your real life. Or you could just continue on the next day. It's the next day on wherever you're at, but it's going to be like a completely different reality. Or, so would you not take that chance? Would you just stay in and just repeat? But isn't that what we're all doing anyway? Isn't that, and I thought that was like it was a really clever, like how they wanted to sort of portray, like, isn't that, I mean, they didn't say that, but I sort of felt like, isn't that what we're all doing anyway? And I mean, one of you guys, two of you guys, five of you guys maybe are going like, hell no. I'm trying new things every day. I'm meeting new people every day. I'm like going to visit all the areas of the world every day. You want to live in certain, how much of your everyday life is just freaking the same stuff over and over again? If you're having wishes about sort of going outside of the box, how much of it are you doing? How much are you connecting in with your inner being, with your higher power? How much are you Like, do you have a wish to go somewhere else and you just wake up in the next morning and it starts over? You're in the same bed, you wake up on the same side, basically you're getting up on the same side, you're eating the same breakfast at around the same time. And there's nothing wrong with, like, I would really hate if I woke up each morning in a different bed. You know, I would hate if I was like, okay, what city am I in now? It's quite a good idea for a movie. Maybe that was already made, or quite a good idea for a movie. Like, you wake up every morning and you wake up in the new place, and I like that I wake up in the same bed in the same town. I have my kids, like, I know who they are. I enjoy that. But then what? You know, then what? I don't know. I'm very inspired to, because yes, I saw it last night, but there's always, like, it seems to intertwine with the readings that I'm doing and stuff that I'm seeing. Like, I pick from it. And there seems to be something like you want to break out of the box, Capricorn. And how much are you really doing to do that? How much of the same stuff do you keep repeating? And, like, put your ear to the ground. Pay attention to what your intuition is trying to tell you. Connect in with your higher power, and you'll see where you can go. But the question is, if you haven't already gone, are you ready for it? Like, are you ready for this shift that you're seeking? It's okay if you're not. It's completely, like, I'm such an introvert. Like, it might not look it, but I'm such an introvert. And it's like, not too many things can change for me. And I'm completely fine with that. But if you're not, like, you want something different, but you sort of keep yourself prisoner in your everyday reality, and you're asking for more and asking for more and asking for more, but you don't allow yourself to step outside of it, you're going to feel it in your body. Recognition and reward comes out over orphan. No, you're not forgotten. No, the universe hasn't forgotten about you. Yes, the questions and the fantasies are being received by the universe, and they're trying to give it to you. But in this state of not really getting anywhere or going anywhere, or not understanding why things are not coming to you, if you're sort of in that mindset, it's really tough for the universe to deliver something new to you. If you feel like, where is it? So if you sort of drop the where, who, and when, I know that's a tough one, but if you drop the where, who, and when out of your vocabulary, and you add the why and the what, like, why am I here? Why do I want to do this? What is it that would bring me sheer joy? You are recognized, and you are going to be rewarded for your hard work, for your work towards what you want. But that's just the thing, to drop the hard work and go and be flexible and go with, like, where the energy wants to take you right now. Seems like I'm yelling at you a little bit, and maybe I am, but there's like what I'm trying to say with this is, like, there's a feeling of, okay, so maybe stop asking for what you want for a bit and just settle in and, okay, am I not ready for this? Because if you keep asking for it, when it comes down to it, like, do I really want that type of relationship? Do I really want this new career in my life? Do I really want, like, to pay attention to what you truly, truly, really want, what your passion and your purpose is, so that you can stop asking if it's like, no, it doesn't fit my life right now. And it will save you so much contradicting energy. But if you want to go into this new future, if you want to follow the biggest dream of your life, the universe really has the means to deliver that to you. Put your ear to the ground, pay attention to your intuition, and follow. Be flexible about where the universe wants to take you right now. What is this mending about? The mending card. I'm sorry if you feel yelled at. It felt like I sort of stepped into this little, like, parenting can't just sit here. Go out. I'm drawn to this 40. This is 40. I love that movie. This is 40, when the parents tell their children to go out and build a fort, to do something with their lives and go out and build a fort. Like, build a what? Like, who builds a fort these days? I have my phone. Power comes out in mending. Ooh. So it is mending with your inner, like this is you and you. There's some sort of mending. There is some sort of like aligning with yourself, aligning with your inner self, aligning with your higher power. Do you see the man and the lion there, like coming together and aligning, like aligning with your strength and with your power? Number 8 there speaks also about power and strength and endless possibilities for you. It's the infinity sign, and it's saying like whatever, as above, so below. Like whatever you have thought about, whatever you dreamed about, you can bring about. Like you can bring it in. You can manifest it. Whatever you send out is coming back. Whatever you send out is coming back. Is that figure 8? It's good karma returns. It's such a beautiful, there's a strong alignment. You're being inspired to step into your alignment with yourself and the alignment with the wishes that you want right now. And then we have the why. So can we clarify the why here, please? Why, Capricorn? Why do you get up in the morning? What are you excited about? What do you have to look forward to? And if the answer is nothing, make it happen. Plan something to look forward to. Even if it's like I'm gonna watch a movie at 3 o'clock tomorrow. That gives the energy an idea that you have something to look forward to, and in time the universe will start to yield to you more stuff that you can look forward to. Why is the throat? This is you voicing your truth. This is you coming out as exactly who you are. This is you putting your foot down, saying, okay, enough of whatever has been, and I'm really, really excited about stepping into a new future. This is showing up as much as your authentic being as one can possibly be. So this why, this purpose, this why do you get up in the morning? What is your purpose? What is your passion? Very much so to become your inner strength, to become your inner power, to get into balance within yourself and have a voice and voicing who you are in the world seems very important for you. Number 5 there again. So we have a great opportunity for change here, to step into your light. As you do, you will find more and more clearly what it is that you want to do, what your passion is, what is calling you. Deep knowing. I'm going to clarify this deep knowing. Five again. So we have, and we actually have three clear 5s, like 555, and then we have 52 as well. So we have 4 number 5 on the table, but we have 3 clear 5s. So 555 is really strong for you. A great opportunity for change. There's change happening. We have financial and material changes with the deep knowing. The deep knowing can be like, okay, you hold something in your vision, like you really visualize it. You really take a moment, perhaps before you go to bed, or perhaps like you have a little moment in your day where you don't just easily go to sleep, or you don't just are in a hurry or rush to go someplace, but you just take a moment. A couple of minutes each day will go such a far way when it comes to manifesting things. And to just sit down with a deep knowing that financial and material changes are happening, and not wishing for them, like, please, can I have this thing or relationship or feeling or whatever this is, but to sit in the very thing that you want to see more of. If there's we basically have everything in this card. This is health, this is money, this is laying a foundation, like building a family life, a family home. This is, I see a wedding band there, so there's like a strong commitment to somebody. It's spiritual growth. It's like basically everything. And also finances. We have financial and material changes. So this card indicates that basically all areas, or you just pick one of these areas that feels most important to you right now, and sit with it as if it has already happened. Act as if. Fake it till you make it. Like, if it's a relationship that you're seeking, to sort of, if a relationship was already manifested in your life, then what would your day look like? Sit for 5 minutes in that feeling of it has already manifested. So if you had a partner in your life, what would you guys do? And to just picture that in your mind, 5 minutes a day, I'm telling you how fast things manifest as you just put a little bit focus and a little bit momentum towards the very thing that you want. And obviously, if you start to think about a relationship and you just feel sad or disappointed or where the hell are they, don't do it. Because then you just activate the lack of it. Then go over to another easier, like where you're not that it doesn't feel super, like money can be a big one. Like if you sit for 5 minutes and just, okay, if all the money in the world that you wanted had manifested, what would you do, like, to sit in that? But you're just so aware that the money hasn't manifested yet that you will just activate more of the lack of it. So then take an easier topic, take an easier subject that is not like life or death for you, but it's still quite important. Start with that, because the easier it gets, like the more flow in it that you get, the more flow you will get. Like the more the universe will deliver to you. Okay? Deep, with the deep knowing, like, I know this to be true. I know this to be true. That if these money had manifested, that if this relationship had manifested, this is what I would do. So it's not like I know this to be true that I will find somebody, because if you're not completely sure, don't state that. But you can know for sure that this is true, that if a relationship would have manifested in your life, this is what you would do. Feel the difference? And so I will move into the extended and see what else I can find for you here. Very interesting reading here today. So if you resonated with it, you're so welcome to the extended. The link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching, Capricorn, and I hope to see you back soon. Take care, guys. Bye.